I was the unwitting victim of the city's shadowy maze. My name is Alex, and up until that night I considered myself to be a fairly safe person. However, nothing could have prepared me for the terror that was to come. It was a regular evening, and I was only trying to get home faster by going down a back alley. There was a palpable air of discomfort, but I chalked it up to my own paranoia. My first blunder was doing that. A secret was carried on the wind as I walked, and a hushed whisper brushed the periphery of my awareness. My heart thumping, I paused and looked around. Even though no one else was there, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. Almost tenderly, the whispered name Alex caressed my ear. I whirled around, searching the shadows, but found no one. My chest tightened and I accelerated, trying to get away from the unsettling feeling that clung to me like a veil. After a few days, I tried to put the disturbing experience behind me, attributing it to sleepiness and my overactive imagination. But the mutterings kept coming, a recurring theme that played in the back of my mind. Recurring nightmares about shadowy figures following me made it difficult for me to fall asleep. Then one day after work, I came home to find a message tucked under my door. A chill ran down my spine as I unfolded it and read the ominous words. "I've been watching you." My pulse was hammering in my chest as I panicked and bolted every window and door. It seemed as if the whispers were seeping through the walls of the flat, a constant reminder of an invisible presence. Weeks passed into months, and I was trapped inside my house out of fear of the world beyond. I was so anxious and tired that I hardly slept. The voices in the shadows raised their voices, their words a garbled cacophony of malice. Then, as I lay awake one night, the urgency in the murmurs grew. In the end, it all seemed to boil down to one chilling order: meet me at midnight. Looking at the time caused my heart to race, and I shuddered. Almost midnight had struck. A pall of dread fell upon me, but a flame of defiance flared up inside me. I just couldn't let this nameless bully have any more power over my life. My footsteps echoed across the deserted streets as the clock struck midnight. The uncertainty weighed heavily on my shoulders as the darkness stretched on forever. My heart rate increased, and I rounded a curve into a dark passageway. There, in the darkness, I saw a figure standing in front of me. The hushed voices seemed to come from them, creating an eerie symphony that made my skin crawl. The question, "Who are you?" My voice shook with apprehension and rage as I demanded. The figure advanced, exposing a mask covering their face. I am the Midnight Strangler." The overwhelming seriousness of the issue caused my heart to appear to stop. The Midnight Strangler's name had been spoken about in hushed tones, like that of a terrifying ghost who prowled the city's shadowy alleys at night. "How dare you torture me like this?" Suffocating, but I made it. The Midnight Strangler spoke in a hushed whisper, their words tinged with an unsettling serenity. "You're different from the rest of them. My whispers are audible to you. You are one of a kind." I felt my fury and resolve intensify. "I refuse to be a scapegoat. I will not submit to your authority." The Midnight Strangler laughed, and the sound made my skin crawl. "I'll never let you go, Alex. I've become a part of you." They disappeared into the night, leaving me standing there with my heart racing and a renewed sense of determination. I just couldn't let fear rule my life any longer. In the days that followed, I reached out for support, eventually joining an organization whose mission was to bring the Midnight Strangler to justice. By working together, we were able to decipher the reality behind the rumors and unravel the web of secrecy. I had a newfound confidence as we got closer to discovering the Midnight Strangler's true identity. The rumors persisted, but they no longer threatened me. We were able to trap the Midnight Strangler and put a name and a face to their crimes. Having justice done was a tremendous relief after living through such a terrifying ordeal. I had finally overcome the evil that had endangered my life, yet even as I stood triumphant, the whispering continued. The experience had made me stronger, more resilient, and adamant that I would never again let fear to rule my life. The rumors may persist, but they will not define me.
The shadows may recede, but their tales will remain in your mind long after we've emerged from the abyss. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and press that notification bell if you've made it this far into the terrifying unknown with us. We'll be sure to keep you updated with more horrific tales. Until we meet again, may you find comfort in the sunshine while keeping a vigilant eye on the shadows. If you dare to sleep, it's been a pleasure. Dark Descent TV.